my name is Michael Novak.
And I am Danny Warren.
And welcome to the last episode of the first season of Novak and Warren, guys. Welcome.
Yeah, I can't believe it. 10 freaking episodes.
Yeah, it's been a good ride. It's been, fun, I guess. So today, what we're going to be talking about is our favorite superheroes. And I think we should just get going then, I guess.
Yeah, but maybe we should change it, because in each podcast, I'm always going first. How about you go first, Michael?
Okay, sure. So my favorite superhero is, I don't really watch that many movies, so I guess mine is Spiderman. And I don't know why, I just always liked him. I just always liked the features that he had, because it wasn't like normal superpowers, but it's like a spider's powers, which you would think would not be that cool, but he makes them cool. So and I used to have in the first couple years of going to school, I used to have a backpack with Spider-Man on as well, and I was a huge fan of that back then.
Yeah, Spider-Man, that used to be my favourite superhero, but after a while he just got a bit lame.
Yeah, same with me.
I loved Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man 3 was kind of shit.
That sucked.
Yeah.
The new Spider-Man, isn't that the guy from The Social Network?
Yeah, it is actually. But he's actually, he plays Spider-Man well.
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie with him, I gotta admit, but I've seen trailers from it and it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I've got it on DVD, it's awesome.
Yeah, he's also a really good actor. I always thought that he was the best in that The Social Network. He just plays really well.
So, what's your favourite power? Spider-Man has two powers, which is climbing walls and shooting web. Which one's your favourite?
I think it's the shooting web thing, because I used to have the game for PS2. And so that was back in the day, a lot of years ago, and I would play it all the time. And my favorite feature was just that he could, jump around like that on buildings. I wouldn't even do any missions. I'd just be jumping around.
Shooting webs, yeah, I used to do that as well. I had the game when I had PlayStation 2 as well. But yeah, I love doing that. But Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, who played Spider-Man in those last three Spider-Man movies, well, that Spider-Man's completely different to all the ones in the comics, because if you watch the one in the comics, you will see that he actually, he wears this wrist thing, which he uses to shoot his web, but Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, it comes out of his wrist, so...
Well, wow. But yeah, that's what I think pretty much sucks about when they make all these sequels, make all these movies, is that they can't keep it the same way, because, that's pretty much impossible when they keep making movies. And so it's gonna change, and mostly changes for the worse, which kind of is, kind of sad, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the Amazing Spider-Man is his costume. I don't like how they changed his costume.
Yeah, because I used to think that a costume was just the most awesome thing in the world, and now the costume now is just kind of lame against the, compared to it.
The original Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
You would watch all the Spider-Man comics and stuff, and they all had the same suit, but you made Spider-Man completely different.
So I really like it. I remember when I used to have the game, I would play it with my my best friend at the time, and we made an agreement that every time we died, we'd change, so, because we could only play one character, or only play one player at a time, and then we would make an agreement that every time we died, we switched out. And I think he sat there for literally an hour, because I was just spinning around. I wasn't doing any missions, so I wasn't dying, and I don't know. I could just do that for a long time.
Yeah. Shall we move on, or?
Sure. What's your favorite superhero then?
My favorite superhero is gotta be Hulk, because I've always loved him. Even when I was a little kid, I used to watch the 1970s Hulk show. And I also watched all the movies. I used to read all the comics, and I still do sometimes. And I had like lots of toys of him. I had Hulk costumes, Hulk hands, and he was my favourite superhero, and still is since when I was a child.
I also really like the Hulk. I think he's really cool. Like, because we all have that inside us. When people piss us off, we just wanna
Hulk
punch them in the
out.
face.
But the only thing I don't like about the Hulk movies is that, well, they keep changing actors. I mean, the first Hulk movie was brilliant. I also like Eric Bana played it good, and then the second one, The Incredible Hulk, it was a completely different actor. And then in the Avengers, another different actor. And I'm just like, why can't they keep one actor to play Hulk? They do it with all the others, Thor, Iron Man. Why can't they just like keep one actor to play Hulk?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's also kind of shit. But I can't remember his name. But the guy who's played it in the Avengers. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But the guy who played it in that, who's also the guy from the new movie from 2013 called Now You See Me. I think he did an awesome job.
I think his name is Mark Ruffalo, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love Hulk so much. The only thing I think that is lame about Hulk is She-Hulk. Like,
Yeah.
why?
That's like
Not many people like She-Hulk.
That's also just. I mean, it's just wrong because it's like, oh my god.
Mm.
It's because the Hulk is just a man character. To make it into a woman is just ridiculous.
I know, but I'm just saying though, like, She-Hulk's really stupid. I mean, the original Hulk, like, there was no She-Hulk. I mean, it was always the Incredible Hulk. People like to think that he was the only, character that would, like, get really strong, turn green, and Hulk out, get angry and stuff, and be awesome. But no, and then they make another version, but just a lame girl.
Yeah, that sucks. It's kind of the same as the Karate Kid movies.
Yeah.
When they made the first three good ones, and then they made the one with the girl, which I don't really get, and then the one with Jaden.
Mm.
So it's just awkward when they do that in the film industry and change it out with a girl.
Yeah, you're right. But, Hulk is awesome, and I always like the Hulk. But the only thing I don't like is Red Hulk. I think he's stupid.
Yeah, I can kind of follow you there.
Yeah. But anyway, let's carry on. Enough of the chit chat about Hulk. So, Michael, what's your second favourite superhero?
Like I said in the beginning, I don't watch that many like superhero movies, so I have to say Superman because I think it's really cool to have the opportunity to fly. Like whenever someone would ask me, if you had to be an animal, what kind of animal would you be? And people were always like, oh, I would be a giraffe or something like that. And I'm always like, I wanted to be a bird because I thought it's just going to be amazing, to be able to fly. And I just thought that was amazing with Superman.
Yeah, I like him as well. He's really awesome. What's your favourite superpower about him?
I think it's the fact that he flies, but I also really like the fact that he's like super strong. I think that's awesome as well.
I know. So I always loved him. He was like, he's not my favourite like Hulk, but he is a great superhero.
I also remember in the little grades, my classmates used to be all like, they just loved Superman, and I was always like, man, why don't you like Spiderman? He's way cooler, but then I watched some of the Superman movies, and yeah, he's actually pretty awesome.
I didn't really like Superman Returns because, well, let's just say one thing is that, well, in Superman Returns, like, oh yeah, he returns and stuff, but he hardly uses all of his powers. He's just mostly flying around. He hardly uses laser eyes or any of his other powers.
Yeah, that's true. It gets kind of boring after a while when he doesn't use the other powers, which is kind of weird that he doesn't use them.
Yeah, you're right. But Man of Steel was great.
Yeah, definitely.
So, shall we carry on, or shall we talk a little bit more about him?
No, let's just carry on. What's your second favorite superhero?
Wolverine. Because he is literally the badass. I mean, sometimes I always wish that I was him, so if kids will pick on me at school, I'll just lash out my claws and then I'll threaten them, come on, keep picking on me and stuff. So,
Yeah, I also really think he's awesome. It's cool to see a superhero that's also a werewolf. Like, that's amazing.
yeah. I also like his mutant healing powers. I like his claw powers better than his mutant healing because even without his mutant healing, his claws are like literally the badass factor. I actually like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine better than the ones in the comics. Because in the one in the comics, like, that stupid costume that he wore, all yellow with blue pants and stuff, and that didn't really seem to fit him. That didn't suit him. But when you see Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, he's just wearing, a white tank top and, jeans and stuff, he looks pretty bad. Arse.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's awesome, and usually I always ask myself the same question, like, well, Superman, your favourite superhero, Superman, he's like, people call him the Man of Steel and stuff, like, you shoot a bullet at him, he'll just bounce off. But if Wolverine tried to stab Superman, would that break his claws or something?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a dilemma there. I guess if I had to say my opinion, I don't think that they would. I think that he would hit him, but maybe just not as hard. Like maybe just wouldn't hurt him as bad. But I don't think they would break. But it would be cool to see a movie where they like put them against each other. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because Wolverine's claws are made of adamantium, and in one X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, the person said that adamantium could go through anything, So I'm like, can it go through Superman, the Man of Steel?
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolverine's awesome. I like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine because he's a good actor playing him. I don't really like the comic book ones, but who cares? It's Wolverine, so I like him.
Oh yeah. I mean, before we finish this off and everything, I just really want to say how amazing superheroes is, because when you're little, when you're a little boy anyway, it's really cool to have these superheroes that you can look up to and watch in the movies, and it's just so cool to have them kind of to look up to, I guess, they kind of make your childhood amazing,
Yeah, you're right.
So thank you to all the creators of superhero movies, because that's just amazing.
Yep. Thank you, Marvel, and thank you, DC Comics.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Yeah. We've also been going for almost 14 minutes, so I think that's a wrap then.
Yeah, I can't believe it though, 10 episodes and we're already done.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But it's been fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And we are hoping that in December or when we're available, because we're back to school soon, but we're hoping there'll be a season 2 when we're both available. And hopefully.
Yeah. And we're also getting our equipment upgraded, because you might hear it's not the best sound in the world, and we're gonna get that upgraded. I don't know what Danny's gonna get, but I'm gonna get a professional microphone, and so it is gonna be better.
I guess that's a wrap.
Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching season 1. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, be sure to go do that. It's kind of funny. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Michael Novak.
And I'm Danny Warren.
And we will see you in season 2.
Bye.
Peace.